Welcome, and thank you for visiting How to Improve My Credit Score. My name is Nathan Rufty, a loan officer here in California. I get asked all the time, what can I do? What steps do I need to take to improve my credit, my overall credit, as well as my credit score? Here are a few items that you can take, really easy steps to make that credit score better today than it was yesterday. Pay down the credit cards. The biggest weight driven on that credit score is the credit card. So if you have a limit of $1,000 on that credit card and you're always running about an $800 balance, that's 80% owed against that $1,000 limit. So you want to try to get it at least to 20% or lower. If you can get it to 50, 40, 30%, that is fine. But that is the quickest way, is pay down your revolving debt, which means you pay it down and do not use it for at least 30 days, and then you can run your credit, and that's where it's going to update on your credit report. But as you pay it and then use it, that's going to hurt you. So just pay it down and do not use that card. Try to ATM or cash things. The next one is do not cancel any credit cards. If you don't use a credit card for a while, don't cancel it, because if it's been open for the past 6 years, that has a 6-year history on you. The minute you cancel that card that you've had 6 years history on of good pay, once you cancel it, the credit report algorithms do not read that line item anymore. So keep the credit cards open. The installments are eventually going to have an end date because you're going to pay it off. But keep your credit cards open. Pay everything on time. Even if you pay it a couple days late past the first of the date or the 15th, just pay it before it's a full 30-day late. If you go on vacation, try to set up on auto pay. We hear it all the time. The bill got lost in the mail. I went on vacation. I forgot about it. That's the worst thing that you can do. Pay your debt on time as much as you can. Inquiries. When you're out shopping for a car, this is the biggest one. When you're shopping for a car, they're going to shop that loan all over town, and that's adversely going to affect your credit score. You want to run that credit once. Know what kind of car you're going to buy, because if you go to this dealership and that dealership, they're going to run your credit, and then on that 31st day, when you're applying for a mortgage or new credit, your score is going to drop. So limit those credit inquiries as much as possible. And those are called hard pulls. Hard pulls affect your credit. Soft pulls is where they just run the credit and you don't get a credit score. That won't hurt your credit at all. Collections. The biggest ones are your medical. All the time we get it, we run people's credit report and they think the medical people are going to pay for it, whether it be a prescription, an ambulance ride. Stay on top of those bills, because once they go to collections, it's going to affect your credit. We don't care too much about the medical, but you should, because that brings down your credit score. So pay those collections, stay on top of them. The biggest ones are Verizon. When you turn in your cable box, get the receipt, because they say you never turned it in. You did turn it in, but you didn't get a paper trail. You should always get a receipt on those items. You didn't pay your bill. You went to AT&T, you went to Sprint. Pay those bills so they do not go to collection. Take it from us. I'm in the lending business. We see the biggest one are student loans going in collection or late pays, collections with Verizon or the utility companies, as well as medical. So stay on top of those. If you're looking to purchase a home, you want to have that credit stellar by the time you apply. Judgment. These are things such as you haven't paid your IRS taxes. They will throw a lien against your credit report that will affect you, and those have to be paid or an agreement with that debtor before we can address that debt. And this is also where you got sued. You didn't pay on your credit card, and Capital One took you to court, you didn't show up, or you lost. They're going to throw a judgment on there. Those things need to be taken care of. So do address those. Stay on top of your credit, because that is a big factor on determining your interest rate. The bankruptcy. If an unfortunate situation happens that you have to file bankruptcy, do not become late after the bankruptcy, whether it be a Chapter 7 or a 13. To the underwriters and to the investors, they look at that going, hey, you've cleaned out your credit. You're now at a zero. You're starting fresh. And then you have late collections and judgments after that bankruptcy. That doesn't look good on your pay history. So how you can improve your overall credit, you got to have credit to get credit. So start small. Start with your bank to get your credit cards open with your banking institution. But the quickest way to improve your credit fast and efficiently is just pay down the credit card debt. Pay it down, keep it open, and then ATM everything or cash it. Paper check if you have that, which I don't recommend doing, but ATM it or try to pay cash, so you leave those credit card debt alone for right now. So if you're looking to how to improve your credit score and your overall credit, very fast and efficiently when applying for a home loan, this is it. If you have any questions regarding your credit or looking to purchase or refinance a home, I welcome that opportunity to speak with you and review your credit. Nathan Rufty here in California at 909-503-5600. I look forward to speaking with you.